Hello there everyone, Double Vision Chi here, and today I will be teaching you about the looks block, and not only that, I will be also teaching you how to upload your own sprite from Google. So let's begin. First I'll be teaching you how to upload your sprite from Google. So I'm just gonna search for Creeper from Minecraft. Yeah. You can choose any image you want, guys. You can choose any image. So I'm just gonna download one. Yeah, I'm just gonna check if this works, and oh, so sorry. Just save it. Yeah, and it should work. I'm so sorry for the notification, guys. So yeah. So then I'm just gonna upload my sprite, and here we go. So yeah. So now you can see that he has a background. So if you don't want the background, all you have to do is go to costumes and then select on the paint tool button, which is in the convert to vector. So then you have to go here and then let's just say remove the background. So all you have to do is click on this line, which is like slanting line, and which is orange in color. So if you do that, the background goes. So let's begin with the looks. So it's the first one is say hello for 2 seconds, which you can understand, which by the title itself, which is say hello for 2 seconds. So if you say that, the creeper will say hello for 2 seconds. So, but if we say for say hello, he keeps on saying hello forever until we change the block. So if we just remove it, he still says hello. So the same with think. So you can change it anything, even in the say hello, by just typing your own text. Like I can say, okay. So if I just say done. So then if we just say like click, so yeah, so he's thinking please subscribe. So please like, share and subscribe this video. And the same thing with think. So it's the same thing with the say hello, but the only thing is that the chat bubble. So if you don't want that, you can get the thinking one, and you can tell us say it's telling something. So yeah, that's the thing, think and that say hello. So yeah, so this is the costumes. So what we are going to do is go to his costumes and then duplicate it, and then we are just going to have to delete this long lengthy text which comes when you download the image. So I'm just going to name him 2. So that's going to be his name, and then we are going to have to, let's just say, maximize just because. So I'm just going to take a paintbrush and just paint him. Yeah, I'm just going to create some buttons, and then yeah. So that's how you, like, you can also paint him anywhere, like, like, so by just doing like this we can, yeah. So you're just painting him. So now we can switch costume to costume number 2. So that costume 2, just like, this is the costume 2, but if you don't want him to switch to costume 2, you can just do this, and then he just comes to his normal place. But the next costume is quite strict than the switch costume. In this, like, if there are 3 costumes, you can either skip any of those. Like, you can directly go to 3, like if you're in costume number 1, you can directly go to costume number 3 and all that. But in the next costume, it just goes on like a particular direction. So it goes like costume number 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it goes like that order. But in this, you can create your own order. So switch backdrop. So switch backdrop is like the backdrop. So you have to click on the stage. So this is the background. I changed by mistakenly my this, so it's quite weirdly named. So I'm just gonna have to duplicate it, and we're just gonna create a few shapes. Yeah, we're just gonna create another version, but in this we just so we just do that, and then that, and then if you click on this, guys, what happens is you can see 4 like tiny circles in the big circle. So by clicking that, you're actually just changing the shape. So you can do like that or anything. Yeah, that looks okay. So then we're just gonna go, and in the stage, as you can see, you can't see like the motion blocks, as stage cannot move really. So we're just gonna come here, switch backdrop to backdrop 1, 2, 3. So this is backdrop 3. So if we say switch backdrop to backdrop 2, it switches to backdrop 2. If we switch backdrop to 1, it switches to backdrop 1. Yeah, so that's the backdrop 1. So that's the, actually it's quite similar to switch costume too, but in that switch costume the sprite changes, but in the switch backdrop the backdrop changes, and it's quite similar with the next backdrop as it goes to a particular order. So yeah, then I'll change size by 10. So in this you can see the creeper is basically growing giant until he just reaches 254. So we are just going to decrease him to 100. Yeah, so he goes to 100. So you can change it by size by 20, and he just grows 2 times the faster now. So then we can just again just keep him to, just gonna remove that. So yeah, that's that. And then set size to 100%. So in that you can see like it's not in percent, so this is in percentile. So if we just keep it like, so in change 10 size by the creeper either grows big or small. But in this it directly goes, instead of going like big, it just directly grows big. Like, so if you keep like set size to 20%, 120, okay. Oh well, so that's 120%. So you can see the number change here to 120, keeping it to 100. We'll change his size to 100, as you can see in the size right here. So we're just gonna remove that. So change color effect. So in this it just like changes the color effect. Like as you can see there are different colors when you click on this. So if it's, so you got the fish eye, which is quite funny actually. So we got the fish eye, and if you want to remove this and you like, you know, you don't want that, so you have to use the next block, which is the, not the next block exactly, but it is the clear graphic effects. So if you click on that, it just goes to its default. So if you go to world, yeah, so you can change also the size. So if you keep it like, let's just say 100, he like you know, he becomes a lot. But if you clear graphics, he just comes to normal. You got the world, then you got the pixelate. Click on that, he just goes like, you know, pixel. It just looks like he's glitching. Then you got the mosaic, he's multiplying. So we're just gonna create the that, and we're just gonna change my brightness. Becomes way too bright for us to see. So if you just keep it by 10, so yeah, that's the brightness. And then you got the ghost. So we're just gonna clear all graphics. As you can see, like he looks like he's like a ghost, which is there like you. So he looks like a ghost. So the set the color is like, you know, it does directly go to that. So change means like you can go 25, 25, 25. It keeps on changing and changing. But it is, it directly goes like 10, and yeah, so it just goes to 10. So if you just gonna clear him, it looks scary. So you're just gonna, yeah. So now you got the show and hide. So in this he basically just, if you show, as you can see, he's not actually, because he's actually shown. But if you click on the hide, he just goes vanishes. So we are just gonna click on show and he comes back. Now I'm just like, now if you're annoyed with this hello, all you have to do is click on say hello for 2 seconds. Yeah, and done. So it just goes. So you got the hide, he just vanishes. So but he's still there if you do not, oh my god, he's like invisible, that's it, but he's still there. So you got the hide, show, then we got the go to front layer, as you can see. So if we just like keep him like that, so as you can see the creeper is behind the cat. But if we click on go to front layer, oh, that's because he's already in the front layer. This only works when there's like a backdrop ahead of him. So go to the front layer. If you click on black, he goes to the back. So you actually need like a backdrop, guys, so which I'll be showing in the next video. So then we go forward. Yeah. So it's the same, but it goes like one layer. So this goes to the very first layer, but in this it goes by one layer. So if there are like 10 layers, he slowly goes through one layer, then another, and then like you have to do that like 10 times. So yeah, so now this you may be wondering, so this is actually like this. So as you can see, it shows costume number 1, but if you remove it and if you click on this, you can see that it's actually costume number 1. So if you click on that costume number 1, yes, so as you can see, so you can see that what is the costume number or the name. So we're just gonna remove that. Yeah, yeah. So we're just gonna have to do it like this and then remove it. So backdrop number is the same. So we're just gonna click. So sorry about that. So if we click on this, you can see the backdrop number. So if we change the backdrop by using the next backdrop, hopefully it changes. Yeah, so as you can see, the backdrop number changes 3 3 2 1. So we're just gonna remove that, and yeah, so we're just gonna keep it to next backdrop. Yeah, it's actually quite hilarious when you can just switch it like that. It's quite easy. Remove that, and the size, so you can know the size of that sprite. So as you can see, for the creeper, we're just gonna name him 120 size. No, that's too much actually, as you cannot go that much. So I'm just gonna name 120, and then we are just gonna click on the size, and as you can see the creeper size, and the whole name is like mumble jumble. So all you get to do is just that. Hopefully it works. So we're just gonna name him creeper. So yeah, you can see the creeper size and all that. So well, that's it for today, guys. So please like, share and subscribe.